Hi, welcome to 434 DNA or DNA 434 or the DNA of 434 or the DNA in 434, whatever you want to call it. It is about what makes us us in some very unique ways. And we're talking about some of the things that we keep in mind, philosophies of ministry, anchor points, things that help us be more effective in ministry as leaders, as a team, as we plan. It is a peek behind the scenes, if you will, behind the curtain of what kind of goes into making the church at 434 the very unique and amazing place that it is. And God is blessing us here, and so we're excited about that. One of the things that we often say, and you do hear me say this one a lot out loud, although sometimes when I say it, people will roll their eyes or they may even doubt it. I know they do. Maybe you're one of them. And so it's good maybe that we're covering it again. But it's simply this. I will often say it's never too late to be who you are created to be. It's never too late to be the person that you were created to be. It's never too late to be the person that God has created you to be. It's never too late to do what you've been called to do. Now, while that might be inspiring for a young teen who hears that and they take that as motivational thought, it might not be quite so inspiring for someone that is sitting in their seasoned citizen years and not feeling so well or thinking that I'm doing everything I can do to get out of bed in the morning. What in the world am I going to do to be who God created me to be? And the answer to that question is you be obedient with the day that you've been given. See, when you take Scripture, in light of Scripture, and you take the big view of Scripture, we know that each day that we're given is a gift from God, that His mercies and blessings are fresh and new each day. Scripture reminds us that each day that God gives us is a day that is to be celebrated. And Scripture also reminds us that each day of our lives was written by God in a book about our lives before we ever took our first breath. Which lets me know that today, this day, is the only day that you're assured of, and it is the only day that you have been guaranteed that you're given. So, if you go back and look at all the things that Scripture says about a day, and you recognize that God has already scripted out for you some things for this day, then guess what? It's not too late to be who you were created to be. The question that you have to decide, or the question that you have to get over is, will you be that in spite of all the reasons and excuses that are out there why you shouldn't do it or why you couldn't do it? Whoever you are, wherever you are, wherever you find yourself, you are called, set apart as holy by God to do something amazing with the gift of this day. No matter how you feel, no matter where you find yourself, no matter what's been going on in the world around you. Is it easy? No one ever said it would be easy. Life is not easy. But is it worth doing? Oh, you bet. Because in those moments, then and only then, will you become and be everything that you were created to be. And so don't hesitate. Jump in. Give this day to God. Give it back to Him because He is the one who gave it to you to begin with. And remember, it's not too late to be who you're created to be. Get busy and do it. Look forward to joining you next time for more of a behind-the-scenes look at the Church at 434 and DNA 434.